Canada has finalized a deal with the U.S. government and Lockheed Martin for the procurement of 88 F-35A Lightning II stealth jets. The new fighter is expected to replace the aging CF-18 Hornets. The delivery to Royal Canadian Air Force, or RCAF, is expected to start in 2026. The deal is expected to be $19 billion and would include the cost of the aircraft, sustainment, setup, and services, as well as the construction of fighter squadron facilities at 3-wing in Bagotville, Quebec, and 4-wing in Cold Lake, Alberta. David Pugliese of the Ottawa Citizen reports that the Canadian National Defence officials confirmed the project will cost around $70 billion in total across the life of the F-35s. Each F-35 will cost around $100 million to acquire. The government projects that the full operational capability of the F-35 fleet will be achieved between 2032 and 2034. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how F-35-2 is consolidating itself as a successful export product with the Canadian deal. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by War Thunder, the most comprehensive military vehicle online game for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, in which you can go to battle on more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s. The game has an amazing attention to detail and focuses on a realistic combat experience, which is why knowing your vehicles and skill really makes a difference. It's easy to get into, and all you need to play is nothing more but your mouse and keyboard or controller. Immerse yourself in cross-platform combat with more than 20 million other military vehicle enthusiasts from all over the world. Download and play War Thunder for free using the link in the description below, and also get a free bonus tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account. Canada was one of the members of the multinational coalition that funded the development of the F-35 fighter, investing $373 million in the program. In 2010, the Canadian government announced it would buy 65 F-35s, or less than half the size of the original CF-18 fleet. In 2015, that deal was cancelled by the current government of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau on the grounds that a fair and open competition was not held. In 2018, it was announced that a new fighter would be picked in 2022. The competition saw many factors at play. The country has massive territory and large areas of open water, and two-engine fighter jets were generally preferred, which could limp back to base even if one engine shut down. But ultimately, the F-35 emerged as the winner in the competition, which also included Swedish Gripen, French Rafale, as well as FA-18 E&F Super Hornet fighter. Gripen was a single-engine jet, and Sweden was a non-NATO country. Rafale could not reuse the equipment and munitions of the American-made CF-18, and FA-18 E&F Super Hornet fighter was a 40-year-old design. F-35 provides full interoperability with NATO, as well as North American Air Defense Command, or NORAD, and easier availability of spare parts are expected. So, technically, after 12 years of the original design to buy the F-35, the Canadian government has essentially made the same decision. Canada's CBC reports that a senior Canadian defense official confirmed on January 9th that Lockheed Martin's latest Lot 18, Block 4 F-35As will be delivered as part of the package, which has many key upgrades. An infographic tweeted by the RCAF also noted the claimed advantages of Canada's future fighter and stated the following. 1. A flight range greater than approximately 1,367 miles or 2,200 kilometers, with the ability to fly non-stop between Cold Lake, Alberta, and Inuvik in Canada's Northwest Territories. 2. A drag chute used to slow the aircraft down in icy conditions. These are currently only in use on Norwegian F-35s and are a particular feature of aircraft used in Arctic conditions. 3. A sidekick device, allowing for 6 AIM-120 missiles to be carried internally instead of 4. 4. A payload greater than 17,989.72 pounds or 8,160 kilograms of ordnance, combining internal and external weapon stations. The Sukhoi Su-35 is the top Russian air superiority fighter in service today. It will remain so until Russia succeeds in bringing its 5th generation Su-57 stealth fighter into serial production. The Su-35 is an evolution of the Su-27 flanker, a late Cold War design intended to match the F-35 in concept. In January 2016, Russia made the first combat deployment of the Su-35 when it sent a fleet of 4 aircraft to Syria. It was earlier thought that the platform would be lapped up by other nations. But Russia, which is greatly dependent on weapons export and is also keeping no stone unturned to pitch Su-35, is unable to find buyers. This is mainly due to technological shortcomings. Recently, 4 countries, Indonesia, Algeria, Egypt, and Turkey, have rejected the jet. It's believed that China got the jet only for its engine, as it was struggling to develop its own. The situation is worse for Su-57, which is not being serially produced, and the overall program is delayed many years. India has moved out of the program, and there is no potential deal in sight. The fate of the Sukhoi Su-75 checkmate is moving in the same direction. The F-35 has proved a highly successful export for Lockheed Martin around the world. There are 8 international program partners: the US, United Kingdom, Italy, Netherlands, Australia, Norway, Denmark, and Canada, apart from 6 foreign military sales customers who are also procuring and operating the F-35: Israel, Japan, South Korea, Poland, Belgium, and Singapore. Germany, Switzerland, and Finland are also in the process of acquiring it. Greece and the Czech Republic also announced requests to buy the stealth fighter. For a fighter to be genuinely effective in a real war where losses occur fast and production lines get stretched, economies of scale is important. An efficient pipeline can be developed if the product has many takers. Interoperability is also key in a war, where situational awareness and combat effectiveness are greatly enhanced if aerial assets can share data seamlessly, which will be the case as so many U.S. allies are opting for F-35. It's evident that F-35 is turning out to be a winner after initial hiccups.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.